What are you grateful for in this exact moment? And then and just simple things, the things that we all have that we take for granted. I'm like, well, I have my legs, I can walk. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for this moment, grateful for what's up ahead. I mean, there's so many ways to shift our energetic state. Even just putting on some nice, beautiful music and closing your eyes. You don't have to be doing it so much. You know, a lot of people, I think, put in too much effort on a lot of these things. Sometimes less is more.
What would you say to somebody who is living in a city like New York and they don't have the means to get into physical nature? What are some good habits and thought processes around creating a space of, you know, maybe nature or peace within their life?
Well, that's the beauty of meditation and breath work. You can find that peace, you can find that flow state by going inward. So yes, of course, nature's always the best, as we all know. We feel better after a day on the beach or playing in the park or whatever it is. So if you're in your place here in New York City and you're in your apartment, I would say just close your eyes, focus on your breath, just like we did earlier. Just focus on the breath, get really centered, get into your heart space, and you can just close your eyes. And again, the brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagine. So imagine that beach scene. Put on some nice music. Maybe it is nature sounds, something peaceful. Maybe it's binaural beats, but something that allows you to just feel relaxed, to slow down, to get calm, to get grounded, and then just focus on your breath. Add some movement if that feels right. You know, just find everyone. There's so many resources on YouTube. I'm like, just find your own style. It's not the same for everybody. It's not one size fits all. That's the beauty of healing.
Yeah, it takes some time for sure.
Yeah,
sure. You mentioned that negative states are also a component of, you know, the law of attraction as well. So meditation's a good tool to catch yourself when you're in those negative states quicker than maybe you otherwise would have without that meditation. And then what are some other ways other than, you know, potentially movement and dance and stuff to break yourself out of those negative states when you're in them?
You know, do the things that light you up. Whatever that is, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's going out to a nice restaurant, maybe it's calling up a friend and laughing, watching a comedy. I mean, there's so many ways to shift our energetic state. Even just putting on some nice, beautiful music and closing your eyes. You don't have to be doing it so much. You know, a lot of people, I think, put in too much effort on a lot of these things. Sometimes less is more. It could just go for a walk, you know, and that could help you to reset your energy. And again, it's always our story. So change the story and go to a state of gratitude. Gratitude is the golden elixir for everything, for health, for manifesting, for just living a happy, fulfilled life is gratitude.
What about gratitude is important here?
Well, for one, it gets us into our heart center. And we know that through science is that the heart creates a field of magnetism. So it allows you to be more magnetic. It's a vibration, right? It's the frequency of gratitude. And it allows you to just remember what's important, to be really present, really mindful. And whatever you focus on, you attract more of. So gratitude creates a bigger charge in the field. So if you're grateful for that which you already have, then you're just going to attract more and more abundance.
So what's an example of, you know, incorporating gratitude into your day?
If I'm having a day where I'm kind of off, you know, my energy feels off and I'm stuck in my stories and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of in that place we all go to, right? The monkey mind. And I'll stop myself and go, whoa, stop. What are you grateful for in this exact moment? And then and just simple things, the things that we all have that we take for granted. I'm like, well, I have my legs, I can walk. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for this moment, grateful for what's up ahead, my family, my friends. And you just start rattling it off. And next thing you know, it dissolves the challenges, it dissolves your problems, and you get out of that state. And so once you shift the energy, you shift what's showing up. So I would say, I won't let myself get stuck in those states very long. I used to, but I don't anymore. It's like, no. What are you grateful for? Come on. What's your gratitude story, girl? Come on, get that story. You know, change the story. You change everything around it.
So you mentioned just before that you have changed your habits in the way that you view negative states and you use gratitude to do that. How did you get to the point where you were able to go, you know what, no longer am I going to sit in this space, and what's the story around that?
I would say Qigong's probably the greatest teacher I've had for all of that, because it really teaches you to not judge. It's not right or wrong. It's not bad or good. It's just, okay, here it is. You become the observer. So in our society, we're really big on judging everything, right? We have a reaction for everything. We walk down the street, how many people are just judging everybody, right? This person's this person's that, total strangers. And that's a really disempowered place to be. So with the Qigong practice, it really taught me to just observe it, to witness, and to do it in a way that's not emotionally charged. So I've become very good at just going, okay, this is showing up, and okay, there's that, and not making it such a big deal. I think we really dramatize everything, and it's really tragic because it takes a huge toll on our energy and our health.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a huge fan of gratitude journaling. I'm in and out of the habit for a number of years and use the gratitude journal, the 5-minute journal. It's my favorite one. It's really nice.
Oh, it's
Found.
powerful.
Yeah, it's really, really powerful.